formidable robot.
Have you ever heard of the game called Incredibox? Well, my friend is into it. If you don't know it, let me explain. Pretty much, Incredibox is a music game where you place characters, 5 beats, 5 effects, 5 melodies and 5 voices to make a song, with the limit of 7 characters each. Not to be confused with the godforsaken Sprunky, of course, although its popularity spawned a lot of sus content advertised to impressionable lads on YouTube. It's gotten popular, so people make mobs of it. Some horror, some joke, some normal. Of course, however, when things get popular, there's bootlegs of it. My friend, who is much more into Incredibox than I am, has a YouTube account, and he posts every now and then. Recently we were working on a video called Playing Goofy Ass Rip-Offs of Games. One of the games he found a rip-off was Incredibox. He thought it was hilarious by the looks. Keyword, thought. I was admittedly chuckling, so we had to give it a whirl. It was a browser game which was simply called Incredible Musical Box. When we started playing the game, there was a detail which cracked us up so hard, you had to pay music coins, or watch ads to unlock some characters. The only ones we had so far were beat 1, effect 1, melody 1, voice 1, and also 1 extra character which would only exist in mobs if anything. We laughed uncontrollably during most of the experience. Another thing to take note is that some icons were blank. This made it funnier quite a bit. However, things turned awful when we finally got all the characters and could make a bonus or something like that. When we clicked the bonus, the game abruptly cut to black. Me and my friend could have sworn we saw all the icons being replaced with chainsaws, and Luna Law from Pokemon replacing everyone for some reason. Next thing you know, we were teleported to a completely different version. All the characters were the base, however, slowly progressing to have their heads split in half. The last one cut us to something which will probably haunt our minds forever, no doubt. Probably should be spelled correctly, you know. We were then cut to an empty screen, except some random song was slowed down to shit. I saw text on screen saying, "This is what you wanted from me, right, Caleb? You always told me to look up and see the stars because they were pretty." I was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do anymore. However, we continued playing as I thought we were just hallucinating. Remember the keyword, thought. What's the matter? It doesn't hurt anybody. Thought. We then cut to this godforsaken image. Goddamn girl. She's everywhere in my head now and I hate it. In the background was chainsaw noises and full-blown gore noise, and also was that awful Tiny Tim song. I don't know the name of it, but it was horrible in this context. Also the face was moving, but I only got that frame. A full 20 seconds of that. Yes, that. It had then cut to a teenager running in the forest saying,
Beth? Beth! Where the hell are you? Please, it's not funny. You promised me you were going on a walk. Please, where the hell are you? I need to know. You're my damn sister.
He stopped talking for some time before he found Beth. When he did find her, he saw a corpse. It wasn't too visible, but you just knew it was a corpse. He said,
Oh my god, what the fuck, Beth? Why would you do that? Why? Beth, I can't let you end up like this. No. This isn't happening. No!
At this point, we were just shocked. Was this real? But that question couldn't be answered yet, as a few seconds later, text appeared on the screen saying, I'm right here, Caleb. The screen slowly faded into a darkened figure, however yet again, it kind of looked like Luna Law. We could also hear humming in the background. This stayed on screen for a whole minute until we cut to a literal gore image. Below it was a website link we dared not to go to. I'm blurring it, but you get the idea of what happened. That was just the rest of the gameplay. Nothing else. We were genuinely so shocked by this site in general, that we had to ask if we really wanted to work on the video. My friend said yes, however we obviously needed to remove this part from the video. I just have a few questions. Why the hell did this site even come into existence? Why is there so many relation to the moon? And most importantly, who is Beth, and who is Caleb?